Simon & Schuster Audio presents Everything You Have by Kate Ruby. Read by Sophie Roberts and Sarah Feathers. The howl, emanating from somewhere deep in the undergrowth, sounds like someone being brutally murdered. I am startled as my gloved hand jiggles the lock, the key on the other side rattling against the doorframe, the sound loud in my ears. An amorous fox. I've identified the cry now, but the shock is enough to momentarily break me out of my trance, to make me realize how foolhardy it is for me to be here, in the dark of the night, trying to inveigle my way into the house. But the problem is, I've come too far. I've burnt my life to ashes, and the only way to salvage anything from the wreckage is by proving that someone else lit the match. A minute later, I finally succeeded, forcing the key from the lock with the paperclip I found in my handbag. It tinkles as it hits the tiled floor, every sound magnified to my straining ears. I take a gulp of air, try my best to squat on the ground next to the cat flap, the tight dome of my pregnant belly agonizingly squashed between my knees and chin. Losing my balance, I roll backwards and land on the cold ground, my hand cradling my precious bump. If I FaceTimed Steve now, showed him the depths I've sunk to, could we laugh together? Would it prove to him how sincerely I want to make up for what I've done? No, I think, pushing myself awkwardly back up onto my heels. It would simply confirm to him that his wife is a delusional sociopath, and his decision to walk away from me, from us, was the only one he could make. The sole way to convince him I'm not who he thinks I am is with cold, hard facts, with the evidence I'm convinced I'll find in her bedroom if I can only manage to get inside. I use my own keys for the next part, sliding them along the rim of the cat flap, working my way past the magnet that's meant to keep it firmly shut against feline invaders. The manufacturers clearly didn't give enough time to 40-something women with a taste for vengeance. Before long, I've made it through, the twin rings on my left hand, which I stubbornly refused to take off, scraping against the plastic door as my fingers scrabble on the cold floor, grasping desperately for that key.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?